And the last chakra we're working with today is the crown chakra, our spiritual connection. So I now invite you in a moment to come and sit. But don't rush, just stay where you are for another moment or two. Because it's kind of a bit yummy what you've just created, isn't it? How different do you look and feel, Sue? Oh, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, so do you want to stay sitting on the, yeah, people are going to stay sitting on their mats. Yeah, mat or either your mat or your chair. Either or. I think at some point we may go into the chair only because we haven't done a lot in sitting on the mat. And I want you to have the experience not just on the floor, but in a chair. And then we'll go from the floor, or you can go straight into the chair. But we will end up on the chair and then in the mat, on our feet, I should say. So, our crown chakra is about our connection with the universe, with God, with spirit, with however you choose to think about it. The girls. Did I talk to you about the girl? I told you about the girls. Yeah. I've got a girlfriend who's always talked about the connection with not the universe, but the girls. So maybe we'll talk about the girls for the moment. Do you like that? The girls upstairs. The girls, yeah. So this is crown chakra. Our crown chakra is center of our head. So as you're sitting there, however you're sitting, let's revisit our lines, our anterior line, nose to pubic bone, our posterior line, base of skull to sacrum, and our deep line, crown to along the length of our spine and the front of our spine. Right, so you've got your 3 lines, and can you imagine your deep line going all the way into the ground, into Mother Earth, down, while all the way up to the girls, the universe, spirit, source. So let me ask you while you're sitting there, what is your sense of where your crown is relative to straight above? Like if you imagined a straight roof, a flat roof, I should say. Where is your crown? Is your head tipped forward, or is your head tipped back so your chin's in the air? Where is your crown? Do you need to do a bit of pecking to realign? Anyone feel like they need to peck to realign upper spine? And now, actually, I'm going to get you girls who are sitting to come to a chair because I think it's going to be a little easier. Oh, spiral to stand. Love it. I saw that. Beautiful. So now this is really fun, this one. I love this. So what we're going to do now is we are going to very gently hold the tops of our ears. Yeah. Can you see what I'm doing there? And we're going to lift. Yeah, I know. It's a bit Dr. Spocky, isn't it? Is it? We're going to lift our ears. Now, we're not pulling on our ears and hurting. Like, be kind, gentle touch. It's always a reminder. Oh, and we don't have to use just one finger, use a couple so that, this is light and easy and we're not hurting ourselves. And can you feel we're starting to lift our ears, realigning our ear holes and the top of our spine. Yeah, can you feel yourself start to pull up? I'll get clear on my instructions here. So you're pulling up, and what we're doing is we're aligning our ear holes with our shoulders, with our hip joints. Ta-da! I know I'm getting you to think more because remember which chakra was all about? Connection. Can you see how I'm linking things, connecting the dots? And can you feel how exactly as you do this, this completely changes your alignment, your whole posture, doesn't it? From your seat up, can you feel yourselves? Yeah. Can you feel the difference? From your seat, from the base of your pelvis. Yeah, you were going to say something? Yeah, it's ears up. It's not necessarily shoulders back. That's hard work. It's ears up. Yeah, can you feel that? And what does that then do to your crown? Yeah. So different, isn't it? Oh, I've got your pelvis. Can you feel that? So different, isn't it? Yeah. But it's not effortful. It's lifting everything. May I? Hang on. Let me just get. Here we go. Now I've got pelvis. Can you feel that? Yeah. And this just grew. Everything shifted. Everything shifted. There we go. Yeah? How great does that? Who have I not? May I? Let me just find my ground. There we go. Feel that? Yeah. So we've lifted and connected. Yeah. Did I do it to you? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Connected this lengthening. I'm sorry I can't do it for all of you online, but can you feel this lift that then lifts, yeah, your deep line and connects your deep line? So now can you hold and lift and gently nod your head while you're lifting? Yeah. So then Make the nodding smaller. Where do you want to stop so that everything feels aligned in that plane? Where does your head get lighter? What is your sense of lightness of your head now perched on the top of your spine? So you could even try lifting and then turning a little bit. And then let your hands go and recheck how you're sitting on your seat, on your pelvis, your sit bones. Are you sitting evenly? What about, have you any weight going through your feet? Come back to your ground. Because although each of these practices have been slightly in isolation, we can't actually disconnect them from every other. Yeah, different. So feel your feet, feel your seat. Have you swayed off to one side? Are you heavier on one side of your bottom than the other? Can you readjust? And readjust in a way that your breath suddenly feels easier, fuller, freer. Are you gripping in your sacral area, or is your belly soft to allow you to feel all the way down there when you're breathing? Your solar plexus, your center of your power, your heart. Oh, did I miss one? No. Your heart. Is it open? Where is this internal space we've been talking about all along? Creating. Your throat. Power of your voice. The space internally. Free flowing air, breath that powers your voice. Your third eye. How narrow or wide is your focus? And your crown, your crowning glory. You need to pull on your ears. So can you now stand? Feel your ground. Feel the ground. Feel your connection with ground through the bottom of your skeleton, your feet. And now, if we revisit where we started our day in a very physical way, how are you now weight bearing on your feet? How does this compare with when we started? Quite different, dramatically different. This is your favorite bit? The integrating the whole lot, bringing it, tying it all together. Yeah. Yeah. So let's keep checking in. So we've started with our feet. Everyone in the room for you online is saying, "Oh my God, I feel so different. I feel 7 centimeters taller." I love this integration part. So yeah, you're standing on your feet, connected through your skeleton with the ground, this ever stable support that we can always come back to. Do we need to do some tapping to just really revisit the grounding? And now when we tap, can you feel it right up to here in a way that you thought you did before, but this is so much more because we are aligning joint on joint on joint. So we've got this much clearer transmission of force going through us. So we have our ground. We can always come back to ground. And this ground force goes down into the ground. And now, can you keep both feet flat on the ground, but can you now press through one foot and feel a downward power of force and simultaneously an upward power force? Yeah, can you feel that you go down and yet up and you can get taller? So when we press through one foot, we might feel like our weight's gone onto that foot. We might feel like there's a bit of turning as well going on. So you can press through one foot and see if you can feel this two-way transmission of force down and yet up. And then you can try it with the other foot and see if that gives you a clearer line of up while still down. So we've got the two forces, simultaneously. And there's our connection with source and ground through our skeleton. And you can press both feet like it's when I do this, I imagine like I'm squelching my feet in the mud, or the mud doesn't really do it for me. I think I'm a bit sensory about mud, not into it. But for me, it's the grass, the thick grass, or even this carpet. But it could be the lovely, it could be mud, or it could be sand. And can you, like, you may not feel this same up and down as as clearly as through one leg, but can you still feel that you can align yourself and feel the power of up through pressing down. Yeah. And then the best part is your head's light because we've aligned you. Your head's light. So then we've got the down and we've got the up. There's the ground force and the universal force, top and bottom. And reviewing all the others, what have we got in between? We've got ease in our lower belly, which is the area we women always want to hold and protect and try and look thinner. Spend my life having done that. That's what Spanx are for. Yes, potentially. But we actually want some buoyancy in this lower area, lower belly area, because if it's on all the time, our pelvic floor is tight, too tight. Then we have problems. We don't want problems. So sacral was the pleasure area, was the connection. Then we had the solar plexus, personal power, our deep center, our heart, our throat to speak our truth, our third eye, intuition, power of our mind, crown, deep connection with source, the girls. So now can you walk around your space feeling the balance, the alignment, the state that you have created? In fact, what we'll do is we'll pop in the room, we'll just move these back a bit so you've all got a bit more room to walk and feel the regal you, empowered, empowering, potent woman that you are. Oh. And admire each other as you're walking around the room, as well as holding your personal power. You are standing in your power. What was that? Yeah. Woo. Oh, yeah. Have we aligned, balanced? Are you feeling potent than you would than when you entered the room? She felt awful when she arrived. But now you have some tools. And did I touch you? No. That's the best part. You created this change yourself. That's the empowerment. There's your solar plexus. Yeah. And when you walk around the room, can you see this space? Like, yeah, your periphery. Yeah. You're seeing. Yeah. Yeah, they feel it in, they feel wide in a good way, open and yeah, beautiful. Feel like, yeah. All right. Well, congratulations. I'm going to start with everyone online and see whether the girls online have questions. while you're all either sitting, standing, packing up, doing as you choose. But ladies online, have you any questions, comments, anything you'd like to add?
No questions, but a sincere and wonderful thank you, Georgie. It was a lovely lesson.
Always a pleasure to see you, gorgeous woman. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it was wonderful. And I love your studio, dear. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I love it too. Thank you.
I'd love to see those stars you were talking about.
Can you see them?
No? Oh, pretty. That is pretty.
All my fairy lights.
Very pretty.
Thank you, Jen, so much. Love to you.
And to you too. I'll be talking to your mum tonight.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
No,
Anna, did you have anything you wanted to say, ask?
No questions either, but I loved it. I feel so tall and balanced and spacious throughout my whole body, which yeah, that was great. I don't know that I've ever really thought about the space in around my organs and
deep.
Yeah.
And that deep line.
Yes, I love thinking of that, and yeah, could really feel that.
Great.
The grounding as well as going up. Yeah. Thank you.
Fantastic.
I loved it. Absolutely loved
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now for anyone in the room, did anyone else want to make comment? What I'll do is I'll come. Oh, yeah. Anna, are you going to stay or will you head off? All right. I'll come off my thing so that everyone.
Sorry, I'm talking on mute. Oh, I can't hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I can now. Yeah.
I've just changed my speaker so you might hear comments in the room. So
Thank you.
anyone else want to make comment? You don't have to. It's often the case that you just want to be in your experience and head off into the rest of your day. And my invitation to you is then, what can you take with you now? What can you take into the rest of your day? How can you keep coming back to little elements of all of this? Yeah.
The ears over hips thing.
Ears over hips.
Yeah,
that did it.
Just
Woo! You liked ears over hips. Yeah, it's a goodie, isn't it?
the shoulder blades and everything are all in the right.
Yeah. Shoulder blades in the right place. Fabulous. There you go. There's your tip to take. Were you going to say something?
So
then?
I would say, you know, so often in healthcare we tell people to get out of their heads, when really what we should be saying is get into your body.
Yeah, get out of your head. Yeah, get into your body.
Yeah, so don't tell them what not to do.
Tell them
actually tell people how to get
into your body.
So I think there's a lot of, you know, potential for this in so many different people.
Oh yeah,
that
lots
I
of
treat.
potential.
Yeah,
Yes.
so much potential.
I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that, Anna? Yeah, you can. Great. Yeah, there is so much potential.
Yeah, it's incredibly powerful.
Oh yeah. Lovely to hear that you're sensing that. Beautiful. Did anyone else want to make any comments? You absolutely don't want to.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So if please.
I just want to say one thing, because the irrational brain, you know, this sort of sense of when you have a rational brain, or where you live your different systems in your brain, you know, your limbic system and being able to find the right balance in all of that is all about connecting the mind and the body. But trying to do it in a way where you're not consciously doing it. Like, this is what I find is amazing, because I can't do it when I'm conscious of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when I'm consciously worried or trying,
When you're trying too
I'm
hard.
trying to get out of my emotional brain into my rational brain to control, those feelings, or to feel better. Just going through that process seems to even all of that out.
Yeah. So very often we can work with our emotional state. We can work with our headspace through movement.
Yeah.
And that can be the power of movement because they're so integrally connected. We can utilize the movement to feed into our emotional and mental states.
So I think doing that every day, like finding time just to do
2 minutes,
something.
a minute, 5 minutes, like even through your day, just coming back, God, have I got any internal space? Oh no, I'm feeling really smashed or anxious or whatever. Oh no, there's no internal. Can I just find a bit of internal space? Oh God, I'm so in my head. Where's my ground? Where's my ground? Come back to ground.
The difference between the feeling of compression when I got here to now, like the space, so from compression to space is just unbelievable.
Space. Beautiful. Love, love, love it. Yeah. So look, if anyone is interested in more of any of this sort of experience, as you all well know, I offer the classes, regular classes, but I've got my women's retreat. Women's retreat is an option. Then, if you're wanting more about empowering your voice, then I've got my voice program, but I've got private appointment packages too, which kind of dovetail into the bigger stuff. So there's many options: private appointments, group classes. If it's been such a pleasure having absolutely every one of you, and I would love to do more with all of you.